Being real guys, this plugin is probably one of the fastest methods to add effects and transitions to your music videos inside of Premiere Pro. In this video, I'm going to teach you what this plugin is and how to use it. My name is Devinhuynh. Welcome to 11% Tutorials. As you can see right here, I have this plugin loaded up. It's called FastFX. It's by my boy Tiny Tapes. Shout out to his channel and his website. I've linked everything down below. Basically, he just dropped this new crazy plugin for Premiere Pro, and I'm being 100% honest. Like when I saw all these features, I was like, thank you. Finally, somebody made this because I'm tired of repeating all these processes. I always knew that a lot of this stuff could be automated, so I'm finally glad that somebody did it. So just as a disclaimer, this is a paid plugin. You do have to buy it. It's available here at his website. For those of you looking at the cost and might be thinking it's a pretty steep price, in this video, I'm literally about to show you why this is going to save you so much time, like hundreds of hours of editing if you're editing music videos, commercials, or any urban edits with a lot of effects. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So a couple things to note on before we get started with this is you have to have some prerequisites set up. To access it, you just go to your window, you hit extensions, and it should be there. Real quick, I have my videos loaded up. Another important thing is make sure all your videos are like the exact same as the composition or sequence settings of your Premiere Pro project. So to check that, you can just go to sequence settings, make sure the frame size, I'm just in the standard 4K 16:9 setting. And then my videos right here are also 4K 16:9 setting. Once you have that set up, another important thing that you have to do, if you get this pack and you're like,
oh shit, it doesn't work, refund, this pack is trash, it's broken,
wait, make sure the correct video layers are on. And what I mean by that is right here, this left hand side, you can see there's all your video layers are labeled and numbered in Premiere. So V3, V2, V1. You want to keep one layer that's completely blank where all the effects are going to be, so that this plugin can work pretty smooth and efficiently for you. I want all my effects to apply on V2 layer, and this is basically where all the adjustment layers and all that extra stuff is going to go. Some of the transitions require like another second layer of effects, so you can see right here I've kind of used it and it goes into V3 a little bit. So just make sure you have a good 2 available layers above your video clips so that the effect can work. And lastly, of course, make sure you have an audio layer as well available. Some effects come with sound effects. Okay, now with all those prereqs out the way, we can actually use the plugin. So right here I have 2 clips. I'm gonna start with the transitions because I personally think this is the coolest method and feature. So right here I want like some cool transition between these 2 cuts. There's a bunch of options. First on the tab there's hits, transitions, flashes, wipes. We're starting with transitions, and you can see also under that there's a bunch of different presets. So there's like black and white, there's like CRT, night vision, thermal, shakes, all types of stuff, and a bunch of settings to customize them. Some of them take a little bit longer to load, but it shows this little preview of what the different type of shakes are going to look like. And what you're going to do now is make sure your playhead is directly on the cut between those 2 clips. And now for the big moment, I'm going to go ahead and hit check mark. Make sure I select both of these clips, by the way. Hit check and watch this. Boom, my hands are up here. I did no editing whatsoever, and you can see if I play that out, boom, we have this crazy CRT transition with some sound effects. Everything's like already kind of stylized and blended. Like this would have taken that single-handedly already right there, saved me about 5 minutes of making that by hand, and then of course duplicating it and applying it for the rest of my music video, probably about another 30 minutes to an hour. So there's already time saved right there. This is absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and use some other presets. Thermal effects are always fun. They're always cool and like crazy looking. I'm just going to go ahead and go with thermal V1 and then select the clips, hit the check mark, and hands are up here. It's loading. Done. That was real time. No cuts in this edit whatsoever. I'm showing this how it is. There we go. The thermal effects are applied to our video. That looks pretty crazy. Before we get to the hits, flashes, and wipes, I want to show you another cool feature about this plugin that I probably spent countless hours doing manually. Right below all the main controls of the plugin, you can see on the bottom layer, there's a couple little icons, and right here above those are these 2 little like zoom in and zoom out icons. And basically what these are just zooming in and zooming out of a clip as it mentions, but with saving you the time of not having to create a transform effect, apply that, set a keyframe, zoom in, zoom out. Now if you want to like zoom out of a static shot with a tripod, all you do is just hit zoom out and make sure you're selected on the clip, and my hands are up. Boom, there you go. Now it's created a zoom out adjustment layer already with the keyframes already applied. I can show you my keyframes right here. So you can see those keyframes are created right there. And of course I can adjust them if needed, if I want to like zoom in even more. So now you can do that with literally just a click of a button. Saves me so much time. I've always been doing this when I had like tripod shots and you just want to add some like zoom in, slow camera movement. Now let's get into the hits, which is kind of like camera shakes, but with just like more cooler effects. Once again, going in between two clips, I'm going to go ahead and choose a preset. Let's go with quick wipe with flicker, and we're gonna set this one at 300% this time. Now, another cool thing about this plugin is that you can actually save your own presets of your own effects that you like. So for example, let's say if I make this one and I'm like, check, boom, I like this. This is pretty cool. Like, I have the intensity, the motion blur, everything about this this effect is really cool. I want to save this and reuse it. All I have to do is set a name for it. So I'll call this like EP1, and then I hit the little save icon, and now it's saved my own preset as an effect within the plugin. You can see I scroll up and right here it's at the top. So all I have to do to duplicate that is I just hit the check mark again, and it creates that same exact adjustment layer with that same preset. Of course, I don't like this effect. I was just showing an example, but yeah, I just think that's a really cool feature. Another way to, of course, automate your process. Remember guys, we're in the age of AI. This editing industry is changing. Everything is changing. A lot of things are going to be different. So it's really important you just pay attention to all these new updates, all these new plugins and products, because stuff is becoming a lot faster and you don't want to be stuck doing the same old methods, just falling behind. So anyways, really cool way. Last but not least, I'm just going to go over the wipes. The flashes again are just like pretty much another transition, same as the hits, but the wipes are pretty cool as well. So I'm going to do the fast wipe. I'm going to set it to 100, and I'm going to hit that and hit the check mark, apply, and once again it's created our fast wipe. And I can actually adjust stuff like the flash right here, the directional blur, so like which angle I want it to be going, which I think is pretty cool, and the directional blur and like how much directional blur I want, and then of course motion blur as well, but there's already directional blur, so I'm gonna leave that. Hit OK, and boom, there you go. Now we have this crazy like flash wipe effect. And not to forget these little icons on the bottom right here. There's a cut button, so I can just hit the scissors and it cuts it. I have a whole video on like hotkeys and how to speed up your editing workflow. My hotkey for cutting is A, so I just yeah, pretty easy for me. Another one is the time. Just changing the speed, that still is a hassle even if you have hotkeys. My hotkeys are, and then I have to go like change the speed exactly by whatever number. Just takes so much time. So if I don't want to do that, I just go ahead and set the clip speed number. So let's go 300%, and then I hit change speed, and you can see right there it actually changed and adjusted the clip speed. So without me having to go into speed duration, just another cool streamlined automated way to do this stuff. So that's pretty much the plugin. Shout out to Tiny Tapes, really kills on this one. He's doing a lot of editors, music video editors, huge service by making this save so much time. So if you want to check it out, as mentioned, it's available at the link in the description. Also, if you want to apply some dope title cards after making effects from this plugin, you can check out our title card packs available at our website 11%.net. We have a bunch of crazy title cards that you can just go ahead and edit, adjust, fully customized design, save you time as well. So make sure you check out the links in the description. Hope you found something useful. If you want to learn how to create Y2K Frutiger Metro style effects like this, you can check out this video right here.